The Denver auditor has released a harsh review of the city's new Office of Social Equity and Innovation.
Well, Denver 7's Megan Lopez shows us the shortfalls the audit found and why the office says this doesn't tell the full story.
Hands up! Don't shoot! Hands up! Don't shoot!
Even before the racial justice protests of 2020,
Hands up!
Denver was looking for ways to become more equitable. In 2019, it formed an office to do just that.
We really work with agencies throughout the entire city, all agencies that report to the mayor, ensuring that we really begin to view things through an equity lens.
Now 3 years and 3 leaders into this office's mission, a new audit has found big discrepancies.
The organization has no statement of goals and objectives, no policies and procedures, no metrics to determine am I achieving the goals and objectives set out for the organization.
Auditor Tim O'Brien says the office is missing key policies that would make it run smoothly, like a strategic plan, clear roles and responsibilities for employees, and consistent communication.
They should be a lot further along, and these are fundamentals. These are just basic building blocks of how you run an organization.
So they've laid out a list of recommendations to get this office up to par.
I think the report does give them a roadmap to put those things in place.
And we don't disagree with that.
But Chief Equity Officer Dr. Aisha Rousseau says the report doesn't paint the full picture, like the fact that this office had to pivot to pandemic response in its infancy.
The prior leadership pivoted because it was critical to identify how communities of color could be addressed to a pandemic.
So she says they're now working on trying to fill the gaps from before, but she disagrees with the premise of the audit.
I take great concern with the critique, particularly of 2 Black women who had the charge of responding to building equity on a shoestring.
In a letter, Mayor Michael Hancock also expressed serious concerns with the audit, saying the department is new and this report doesn't take all of the challenges it had to overcome into account. Both the auditor and Rousseau agree that the work of this department is critical and a long time coming.
We're talking about changing the course of a ship that is 100 years in the making.
Now it's a matter of putting some of the recommendations into action. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.